And history is basically, if we wanted to define it, just simply say the past as it was, the past as it really was. It's an intellectual force. You can come to Gettysburg College and major in the field of history. It's based on evidence. There are people sitting in this audience, students in my classes, who have gotten papers back from me liberally dipped in red ink with the word evidence repeated over and over again. Don't just tell me what happened, prove it. Cite your sources, tell me where it came from. Evidence is important, and critically analyzing that evidence is awfully important too. We are seeking something called the objective truth. We don't always know if we've gotten it, but there is a whole lot to be gained by the journey of doing that. The man who you see here is a lieutenant who served on the staff of General John Gibbon in Hancock's Second Corps. Lieutenant Frank Haskell, when this battle was over, sat down and he wrote a letter to his brother about what he witnessed here on the battlefield. It was a letter that extended for 20,000 words. Have you even said 20,000 words to your brother, let alone written them? Well, Haskell did, and it's a marvelous review of the second and third day's battle. But one of the things that he will do is simply remind us over and over again that history is a hard thing to recapture. And when he says simply at the end, a full account of the battle as it was can never be made, it's not possible, well, I think that tells us everything we need to know. Thank you for coming. Good night. Now, we told you what history is. How do we define memory? And this is the way we take a look at memory. Memory is the past as we wish it was, the past as we choose to believe it went, the past as it should have been sometimes. Instead of it being intellectually based, like history, it's emotionally based. It comes from the heart. It comes from the gut. It's not a part of an intellectual process. It can be, rather than objective, it can be selective, it can be sanitized, sentimentalized, self-promoting, self-serving, a lot of S's to pick up the sibilants on the microphone, all kinds of good things. Memory often begins when something in the present, right now, stimulates an association. It's not an effort to reconstruct the past. It's linking back to the past because something right now makes you think back on something that happened long ago. And you try to forge a link even if perhaps there shouldn't be one.